Good evening, folks, and welcome to the Horror Corner.
Hey, horror fans! Once again, it is the Horror Miser Monty G.
Hey, everybody out there in YouTube land. This is Jen, and Velvet's with me.
Hey guys, welcome to the Trash Picture Show.
Grab some popcorn and take your seat at Trivial Theater.
Remember that horror rules! Ha 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 ha!
Good evening, folks, and welcome to the Horror Corner. I'm your host, Sean Patrick Gershon. This week we are discussing the upcoming Horror Hangouts live stream, which will be taking place on Tuesday, February 11th at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And we're going to be talking all about award-winning horror films. We're going to start up talking about movies that got nominated for an Oscar, but just came up short. Like Aliens, Sigourney Weaver was nominated for Best Actress in Aliens. And I'm pulling for Demi Moore and The Substance. We don't know yet because the Oscars haven't happened yet, but she has been nominated. So keep your fingers crossed, people. This will be such a big moment for horror, wouldn't it? And then, of course, we talk about movies that have won an Oscar in the horror genre, and that's, films like Rosemary's Baby, which Ruth Gordon won Oscar for Best Supporting Actress. And The Exorcist, which won for Best Adapted Screenplay in 1973. The Omen, which won for Best Musical Score. Come on, that score is phenomenal, And, I guess it's kind of debatable whether The Silence of the Lambs is a horror movie. A lot of people think it is, and including me. I do consider it a horror film, but it did win Best Actor for Anthony Hopkins as Hannibal Lecter, and of course Jodie Foster as Special FBI Agent Clarice Starling. And you had Get Out, which won Best Original Screenplay. And then we had, of course, most recently Godzilla Minus One, which won Best Special Effects. And then we'll also talk about movies that got snubbed from the Oscars, that did not even get noticed by the Academy. And I think the biggest one that I can think of personally is Hereditary. Toni Collette's performance in Hereditary. How in the hell was she not nominated? That might even be the greatest acting performance in the history of horror right there. And then when you think about it, movies that did not get considered for Best Picture, Halloween. You think about it now and it's like, that's a no-brainer. Why was this film snubbed by the Academy when you look back up today at how great this film was? Why was it not nominated, at least? And then you had a film like The Texas Chainsaw Massacre, the way it's hailed today as such a masterpiece of horror, but how come back then we didn't think of it as being as powerful as it was back then, 1974. Why wasn't it thought of as being in the running for Best Picture? How effective is The Texas Chainsaw Massacre? It's going to be a great discussion. It's going to be very interesting. I can't wait to see what some of the others pick, like the Horror Miser Monty G, Jen and Velvet from Jen's Reviews from the Grave, of course, Trivial Theater, as well as our resident Irishman, the Trash Picture Show. So don't miss it, guys. It's going to be a great discussion. Do not miss the Horror Hangout live stream, which will be taking place on Tuesday, February 11th at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And thank you for joining me, Sean Patrick Gershon, in the Horror Corner. Tune in and stay scared. Good evening, folks, and we got some brand new merchandise for you over at www.thehorrorkona.com, and that's CONA.com. Representing the Horror Corner. Great new design. We got the Morbid Hour live stream there, you got the Horror Hangout live stream there, and you got my nemesis, the Dark Fate. So grab your t-shirt over at www.thehorrorkona.com. And we also got this beautiful new mug. Look at that. Very, very cool. Thought that came out really nice. So grab your merchandise today over at www.thehorrorkona.com. Folks, don't forget to grab your Sean Patrick Urshan gear and represent the Horror Corner. Also, check out these awesome mugs we have. Perfect for your coffee. And definitely check out the Horror Hangout live stream t-shirt and represent the legacy of the Horror Hangout. Check out the link in the description below this video.